Hello folks, don't know what's going on. It'll probably start working. Oh, there we go. There we go. It'll probably start working. Oh, there we go. There we go. They're all coming in now. I'm really sorry about that. I thought I set it up so that it would actually kick off into the other stream, but I'm not used to that software. Look at that. Look at that. I've got marks on my nose now. So give me 2 minutes, and whilst that's happening, I'll play you some Shaz. So it will keep you entertained whilst I'm not here. Why won't that go away? Why won't that come to the front? This doesn't make sense. Hang on. Oh, because I'm not in that screen. There we go. So have some of this then. Have some of this. They're coming in anyway. Coming. I am. Oh, for fuck's sake. I am coming. I am coming. Ah! Ow! I am coming. I am coming. I am coming. I am coming. Sorry. It takes me a bit longer to run up the stairs now. I'll press a button now. Here we go. There, a press button. Wow. Hello everybody, sorry about that. That's the trouble with starting a stream back to back with doing a premiere and then realizing you've got the stream wrong, so you've got no time to create a new one. So I had to create a new stream, go downstairs, expel gas from my bottom, and then get 2 beers. 2 beers and it's not the cheap stuff tonight. You're obviously paying me too many things. Paying me too many things. So I have time to undo my belt, summon the dog. Oi! What we got here for you? Yeah, works like a charm. What's that then? What's that? What's the tweeties? They get you to buy me these, buy you these treats. They get me to buy you the treats. So here you go. Continual treat feeding. Just for the sake of the people who want me to do this sort of crap. So, there we go. She's had a few now. I got 2 more, but I'll leave that for the moment. Do I need to have... I don't need to have the headphones on just yet because we haven't got any guests. But I might do at some point. What's going on then? The banner is on. What about comments? No, that'll only work if I'm in the same live stream. I have to look at this. Angel. Why do they call it Angle? Angle, baby. Angle. Angel. A-N-G-E-L. Angel. Not Angley. Angly. Angly. And she's got boogies on her eyes. She's got boogies, but we clean them off. Oh, you can't see. They can't see you. But if I go like that, then they can see you, and all they can see is this. So it's no good. It's not working out very well, this is it. But anyway, here we are then. Let's there we go. And we'll train the camera back on ourselves. So anyway, hello everybody. Let's say hello to whoever's in the streams. Now, you're going to notice something quite mad tonight, because it looks like I'm using StreamYard. And I am using StreamYard. But I'm not using StreamYard at the same time. I'm fooling StreamYard into thinking I'm using it. But I'm not actually running up my minutes on StreamYard. And if any of you want to do something crazy like subscribe or super chat, you'll see some crazy shit happening, because I'm not actually using StreamYard. I'm using StreamYard into another piece of software. So when the first person does it, yeah, woo, move the cursor on the screen. Look, poke me in the eye. Poke Williams in the eye and stick it up my nose. There we are. So yeah, move that cursor on the screen. Yeah, it's good. So let's say hello to everybody. So if anybody's watching and wants to press the subscribe button, right, we'll see where the magic happens. I'm assuming it might, but we shall see. Right, so how do I get this over here then so I can see what's going on? Right, there we go. So let's say hello to everybody who's in the channel. So Adam Mortz, Wee Man's World, Dinkum Aussie, Chris Thornley, Clive Rutherford, Exploring with Tinsk, Paul Seedall, Exploring Within. Exploring Within was in the video, by the way. Steve, his name is. He was one of the guys in the last video watching, so he's in channel. We may even have Ned as well, who was there, because he did say he would be tuning in. We've got Exploring with Brady's Vlogs, who I spoke to last night. LK Computers, Liam, yay. Oh my god. So, did you see what just happened? Dinkum Aussie donated $2.99 through the super chat. And I knew that because I heard it. It's fantastic. It's fantastic. So I get to hear, oh my god, Adrian Cable just subscribed, and it's the little Malamute babies. Look, it's the Malamute babies. It's the Malamute babies when people subscribe. You see, so I can customize this a little bit. Oh my god, Ghosts just subscribed. Angel, Ghosts just subscribed. Angel, would you like to have some beer because of this subscribing? Look, you can have some beer. It's not what I normally do. Go on, have some beer. Wee Man World has just subscribed. I can't believe they've subscribed. Come here, look. There's a beer. Would you like some beer? I'll give you some beer, look. Just a teeny bit, because you can't give much beer to dogs because they don't. Go on, have it. Go on, have it. She thinks, oh, I'm going to get told off. Go on, have it. It's nice. Go on, have it. Go on, have it. She sometimes she has drunk beer in the past, but she doesn't really want it tonight. Do you want it? Do you want it? She's like, but I don't believe that it's true. I don't believe you was give it to me. I could put a treat in there for you. You'd have it then, wouldn't you? I've put a treat in there, right? So it's, oi, watch now. Treats in there now. Look, treats in there. Go on. Go on. Oh, she said my brain does not compute this. It doesn't work. Right, go on then. Look, it's down there. Go on. It's no tricks. It's for you. It's in there. Go on. Nope, she said. That Stella Artois is clearly poison. Lidl's beer, she would have a little lick. She'd lick it a couple of times. Right? But Stella is obviously poison, which doesn't surprise me, because the more you pay, the more they probably poison you. So, yeah, right. Oh. So I was just in the process of telling everybody, and thank you for the donations, by the way. I should say thank you to people now, shouldn't I? Hang on, let's go and find out who donated and how much. It was awesome, dinky awesome. Oh God, onkum donkum first, wasn't it? Who did something, and I can't see him now. Where's all? Oh, here we are. Dinkum Aussie, thank you for your donation. He says, boom. Yep. And was he the first one? There were more than that. I think the rest of them were subscribers, weren't they? So they don't show up in the same way. There we go. That's it. Stella gave me an evil hangover. Don't touch it. Okay, we won't. Okay. Oh. Little baby. That treat is still in this thing for you, look. It's covered in beer now. Do you still want it? Do you want it? She will have it. Watch now. She'll have it. Hang on, let me take these off. I'll put my headphone, pull the headphone thing out so I can hear the noises. You want this, then? Come here. Come here and get it. There you go. Give me a kiss. Thank you. Give me kisses, isn't it? Yes. Thank you very much. Yes. She's such a little baby, ain't you? You're such a little baby. You are. You're Papa's. Yes, you're a good girl. You're a good girl. You give kisses, don't you? You do give kisses because you think there's more treats out there, don't you? Yes, you do. You are so good. Yes, you are. You're so good. I haven't got nothing now. That's not a treat. That's not a treat. Whoa, what the hell? Damien Byrne, thank you for your €1 donation. Whoa, so thank you very much. So I can just hear it now. I can tell that somebody has done a donation, and it's just really easy for me to handle that. So that's amazing, isn't it? What do you think? So what do you think of this, what do you think of this new system then? It's quite nice, isn't it? I can make these animations come up, and yeah. Give me your shirt. I'll have to sew it up. You mean this one? Oh, it probably does need sewing, I expect, yeah. So there we go. Oh. Right, he unsubscribed and then resubbed. Oh, there you go. Oh my God. Exploring with Jenny V has just subscribed. Exploring with Jenny V. Excellent. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I can't believe she wasn't a subscriber. She probably unsubscribed and resubscribed. Oh my God. I hope you're not going to keep doing this to me. Kirsty Thompson just subscribed. Kirsty Thompson, thank you. Matt's live. Yeah, so Andy T. Pilgrim Bits Charity. Hello. Relax with the Wind, Lee. Okay, that's an unusual name. Richard Warnock, Wee Man's World. Mark, Janet Jackson, Andrew Clark, Paul Seedall, Gary O'Kay. Exploring within the urban legend. Hello. Hey. Who's that one then? Deco Floyd. I think these people are unsubscribing and resubscribing just to hear the noise and get the Malamutes up on the screen, aren't you? Yeah. I know what you're up to. Yeah. I don't want beer. Good doggy. Yes. Well, it's funny because she sometimes does. Do you want to have some of that? I think she thinks there's treats and she don't want to do it until she's had all the treats. She thinks there's treats. And when she's focused on something, she won't do anything else. If she thinks there's treats around, but when she knows they've gone, then she'll probably have a go on. She has had a lick out of my glass in the past. But Danny G, thank you for subscribing, sir. Thank you. So goodness gracious. It was quite active tonight in the channel. We've got Adrian Cable, the Haunted Coachman. Blimey neck. Steve Ellis just subscribed. So it is a very busy night tonight. Very busy. I wonder if I can get this chatty thing slightly better formatted so that I can just read what's going on in a slightly better way. Martin Chambers just subscribed. Nice one, dude. Yeah. I don't quite know how I'm going to do it, but anyway, I'll tell you what I'll do. Look, I'll put the chat thing up so I can chat to somebody as opposed to just talking to myself. Oh my God, they're all kicking off. So I need to format my screen so I can read what's going on a bit more. Hang on, because I need to. If I do it like this, I can't read the chat. Hang on. And I can't... Oh, shit. There's always something, isn't there? There's always something. Hang on. Oh. I need 3 screens. I need one for the OBS, I need one for this, and I need one for the chat. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. Hang on. Is there a way I can do this without screwing it up? Because if I bring this over this screen, I think... No, it doesn't show it. Oh, that's amazing. Oh. Oh, that's interesting. Hang on, I didn't realise that. If that works like that... Oh, but I still got to have the whole freaking screen up. Hang on. I don't know. It's just too late for this. It's just too late. It's just too late for this shit. Hang on. I thought I had it sorted, and then it's like one screen's going in front of the other. I don't really want to have my video up. I want to have just the chats, and now they're just like this little thin bar at the bottom. Matthew Brown just subscribed. Hello, mate. Yeah, no, I don't want to start that. Right, give me a sec. Let's go back into the back end of the studio and go to the lives. By the way, I'm nearly at 27,000 subscribers, which is pretty crazy, isn't it? Right. So how do I do that? I go like that. No, that doesn't work. I've got to create. I say go live. It's so weird because you can't get to certain things. You've got to go to them through strange backdoor methods to get to it. So it says that I'm live now on this. So where's the live chat? Ah, live chat. Live chat's in the background. Ah, that works. That works. That works. Yeah, the live chat doesn't reformat the size. Good. Right, I think that might kind of do it if I stretch it out a bit more. There we are. I do the live chat through the back end of the live YouTube bit, not through bringing my live stream up on a tab, which won't then resize because it jumps the chat down to the bottom and I can't read anything, which is crap. So anyway, yeah, there we go. Okay, so I think we're pretty much there. Now, how do I send people a link? Invite. There we are. Invite. Copy to clipboard. It's quite good actually because it doesn't show up. It doesn't show up what I'm doing. All the stuff that comes on top doesn't show up. That's quite interesting actually. It's good. It's an interesting feature. Right. So if I paste this in. Let's see if there's anybody who wants to join us. And I'll have to put the headphones in now. Baby, I have not got any more. Oh, no, it does. It does. It does pop up. Oh. So I've got to be a bit careful with that then. Yeah. Well, not necessarily, because luckily YouTube are clever enough to hide the stream key, which I don't want everyone seeing. So, yeah. There we go then. So, right, who's in and what have people been asking? Let's see if I can go through the things. Matt, is your video old because the cinema is locked up tightly? I don't quite know what you mean. The cinema is locked up pretty tight. There is a way in, but it's not easy to know how to get in there. And it doesn't seem easy to get to the top screen either. We're going to have to probably use ladders and climb. We shall see. This is Streamlabs, but I'm also using Streamlabs, yes it is. I'm using Streamlabs, yeah, with StreamYard. So yeah, I got one going into the other. Because that way I can use the vision mixing easy vision mixing of using StreamYard, which kind of takes care of itself. And oh, I think somebody's donated £5. Yeah, Relax with the Wind Lee, thank you for your £5 donation. That's very kind. So yeah, I am using both of those. So let's have a look. The software takes 20 years off me. Really? That's good then. Well, Maybe I should give him some money and subscribe someday. No, maybe not. I do wish I could scale down this screen a little bit, though. In fact, I can press pause on that. I just want the chat. That's all I want is the chat. Add stream marker, share. I just want the live chat in its own little window that I can kind of maneuver about. Well, that works. That kind of works. Yeah, that works. Okay, so that nearly everything I need is on one screen now. Right. Okay. Anyway, this is all new. It's the first time I've used it, so you have to forgive. I'm just trying to find something that's easy. I can just set it up in a couple of minutes and it'll just work, and then it lets me know when there's donations so I don't forget to thank people, which is one of my biggest bugbears. If somebody sends in a donation, that I have to be reminded, you know, that they've sent it. And everybody else, all the mods, end up thanking the people instead of me, which is pretty stupid. So, yay, Dinkum Aussie says, looks very good. The future is right here, peeps. Yeah. How long did I work in the cinema industry? Only a couple of years. Yeah, I did it more for fun, really, to be honest, until it started. I was working in the civil service as well, and I was going down every night and running the movies in the local picture house. So it wasn't exactly easy to do, and it wasn't a hell of a lot of money. So in the end, I decided just to do one thing and not both. Just got back from a certain hotel in North Devon. Good little explore. Nice one. Okay, that was from Mr. Camper. Simon B.A., which is Buenos Aires, or Buenos Aires. Buenos Aires, I think it is. Is it? Yeah. Says hello. Wow, Land Roamer has just subscribed. Wow, thank you very much. Oh, sorry, I didn't realise Exploring with Brady was there. I didn't realise, mate. I thought it goes beep and tells me. I'm hearing so many noises now. I can't tell the difference. There we are. Look, I'll bring you down to the same sort of height so that we're sort of all pally.
Yay.
Yeah. So, how's things then, man? In fact, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to make you come up to this height because it looks like I'm just wasting loads of real estate at the top of the screen otherwise. You need to come up to this height. It's more professional. It's called 2/3. The rule of 2/3. That's the one. Woo! Yeah, there you go, baby.
Yay. Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm all right, bud. How are you? I've had my hair cut today, as you can see from last night.
Well, actually, yeah, because you were honestly looking like you were like a 70s porn movie last night.
Yeah.
It's like proper quiff coming right round. Like
it was.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, it was.
I was like,
definitely.
This guy's confident about his looks. He knows what he's going for, and he's obviously, you know, he's in the right nightclubs. Probably wearing his I don't know. I'm not taking the piss, by the way. Well, I am taking the piss, but I'm not really taking the piss. But look, I've got 2 doggy T-shirts on now. It shows you how crazy I am. Look, I got my donated crazy. I am an Asperger. You're not allowed to say victim. I am an Asperger. Happy to be alive with my life person. Right? Don't you dare say that I am anything less than anyone else because I have rights, right? So yeah. I am Nerdspurg material now. Nerdspurg, yeah. So yeah, I wonder if it's got a wolf on the lid. No, it's just black.
No,
so that'd be good.
Black,
yeah. So there we go, folks. Oh shit!
Hello.
There we go.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
I like that.
Spurg Central. So, unsubscribe now if you don't like me calling Spurg a Spurg. So, yeah. Or if you have, or if you have any children that are otherwise Rain Man inclined. Now, that's not Spurg. That's what do they call that? That's not Asperger's, is it? Or Arsperger's.
I'm not sure.
Asperger's.
What would you call it?
Savants. Savants.
Ah,
Slightly different. It's like Asperger's on ketamine. Yeah.
okay.
Mm.
Fair enough.
Can't really speak very well and doesn't know where they are, but can actually sort of like come out with some genius level stuff sometimes. Yeah. Anyway, right, enough subscribers I'm losing. So for my jokes, right, I'm just checking that nobody's written me anything amazing that I need to deal with. Sorry, I'm just being a bit because I'm going to try if I can to kind of watch the chats because I was really good earlier on because it was 1-to-1. I was using my voice and I had my headphones on and I was doing voice typing, so I was watching the thing, but I was going very carefully the words that I wanted to say to people. Send. It's pretty good actually. It meant I didn't have to type.
Okay.
It was good.
Oh, that's handy.
Quickly responding to people at a speed that probably baffled their minds. Like, how is he responding? Like an artificial intelligence, this quick. Yes, Angel has definitely got love in her eyes. She's out there sleeping now. So yeah, they spend most of their life asleep. Yeah, bless them.
Yeah, dogs do. Yeah.
Well, they certainly do when they've got food in their stomach, and when they haven't, then they go around killing everything. So yeah, just as long as they're fed, they're all nice.
Yeah.
Landscapes and dronescapes. Didn't you have loads of screens when you did Circle Makes TV? I did, but I used to use software. It took me ages to set it up, and I could have loads of screens and loads of things. But what it meant was that every guest I had to put them in an individual window on a second screen, and I had to align that window perfectly so that when I popped them full screen, it would come up in the right place. So setup time, it was a pain in the arse because it always required a new setup. And what I like about this software is that provided I just go full screen on this 4K screen, that software will remember the settings and this will line up correctly, or it'll be, I can line it up within a certain thing. I mean, I can even, you'll see what actually is going on because I'm lining the screen up like this, you see, so you don't know that it's not really meant to be like this, but I'm faking it by kind of lining it up like this, and then you don't realize how I've got this running, you see. So
okay.
So there we go. Now of course it means that I can use the benefits of StreamYard, which is running on this screen, and I can use Streamlabs on this one, which gives me all the singy dancey things when people do
I see.
when they do their super chats. Yeah, thank you.
So
yeah. So let me get this straight now, right? You got up, you went over and you did something, and then you're back on your bed and you're exactly the same, if not worse, because you're no longer using the center of the screen now. You're below center height. Right. That's it.
No?
2/3. That's it. 2/3. There's nothing worse than a cameraman who films everybody like this in the center. Because you've just got all this dead space. Rule of 2/3. Put your 2/3 up, so you've got some in your chest, and I think it's yeah. Anyway, enough patronising from me. You tell me to just remember dead air. You don't want dead air.
All right, okay, cool. I'll remember that.
But I do see like news broadcast stuff where they film like President Trump is in the center of the screen, and I'm like, where did this guy learn his skills? Because surely he's got somebody screaming in his ear, like hey, reframe that, please. Whoa. It's like, It's okay if somebody's this close, it doesn't matter. But when they're all the way back, you don't want like just the top half like that. Yeah. You don't want you just want to bring them up to the top so that you fill the screen, because this is relevant and that maybe doesn't really. Who gives a shit? So
okay. There we go.
I don't know. I'm just waffling on. Anyway, what kind of puppies was I expecting for £5? So says Clive Rutherford. I don't understand.
That's a weird
Ooh,
question.
ooh, exploring within. You had your message deleted by somebody. Have you been naughty? No, it's not naughty
Ooh.
message. It's not a naughty message. No, dear. Oh well, wasn't a naughty message. I think he's supposed to be all right, Lucy, because he was the guy who was on the Explore with me. Exploring Within was the guy who was just in the last video. So unless he said something that I don't know, yeah, you can forgive him because he's okay. So maybe she thinks she's taking the piss out of me. He had some guy earlier on going, Matt's a gay boy, and like going on about being gay. I mean, that's really going to get you far, isn't it? I mean, like
Yeah.
how long do you think you're going to last in a channel if you start calling people gay? Do you really
Yeah.
think you're going to
Hmm.
survive very long? Now, what would be really clever is if you can keep people guessing for ages and ages that you're a really nice person, and then you surprise them by being a Nazi or being anti-gay or whatever. Yeah, that would be
Hmm.
good because you could fool people. But just coming into a channel going, "Ha ha, Matt's gay," ban. It's like, really? You bounced out as
Yeah.
fast as you
Okay.
bounced in. It's not very clever, is it?
No.
Hmm.
Hmm.
You were not fooled at all. No.
Yeah. So,
So what was it? Okay, I'm nearly there. I'm nearly there. Blah, 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 blah. I think I'm there. I'm there. Right, back to you, sir. Which is you're over there, but I will be professional and
sorry. Sorry.
look into this like as if I'm really looking at you. It's amazing
Okay.
technology. In fact, I could, if I wanted to, because I actually have a flexible arm, and it can flex all
Okay.
over. It can flex all over the place, and I might be able to actually flex it in front of the screen like that, and then
Ah.
I can make it look like I'm looking at you because you're there, so I'm practically looking at you. Flexi arms. You can just flex them
Nice.
all over the place. Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay. Yeah.
yeah. So there we are. So what's been going on then?
I've been out with Urbex with Taffy. Done a few videos of him.
Oh right, this
Just put
evening.
one up. Yeah, I put one up tonight. Yeah, I just put one up before. Went to like a kind of a nun's grotto kind of place. Oh, it was spooky as hell, but really, 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 really nice place.
Yeah,
Um,
that's five
so-
really. So it must have been a good one then.
oh, it was it freaked me out. That
It
place
was
really
really,
did.
really, 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 really. So it's five stars, five reallys. So, have you been to any really nice places this week, which would be shit, basically, as opposed to a really, 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 or a really, 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 really,
So
really good one,
I repeat myself sometimes.
No, no, no. But I mean, if it's only one really on the really scale, it's probably pretty boring. But five reallys, it must
No,
have been very good.
this
Yeah.
this place wasn't boring at all. No, no, this place wasn't boring. No, not at all. Not when there's a headless monk statue in there and like Wicker Man kind of things hanging from the ceiling. So yeah, it was very interesting place.
Hmm. So, is
Very.
this nearby where you live, or
Yeah, not far from a certain ship.
a ship?
Yeah, a certain ship. It's
Are
not
we
far from there.
are we talking about the one that used to have all the entertainment things on it?
Yes, yes,
Oh,
yes.
so yeah, I
Not
would
far.
guess. Yeah, because I know
Yeah, it's not.
I know you're up in like North Walesy type thing. Then, so yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it's not far from there. Not far from there.
Mm.
Yeah. Wow, it blew my mind. Really was cool.
Lucifer says she was power mad and trigger happy. She's. I don't know what you was. What was he up to then? I mean, you don't have to respond, but she probably thought he was like having a go at me. But yeah, don't forget to lick the like button, says Dinkum Aussie.
Licked.
Lick the like button. Yeah,
Um,
yeah. Um, there's one reason I think I'd like to live in Australia. I hate the idea of the spiders and the spiders and the snakes and things like that. Yeah, but one thing that I think would be cool would be koalas
oh, I love koalas.
and kangaroos and
yeah.
all that sort of stuff. Yeah, I mean, you got
Mm-hmm.
I think they're quite cool, even though they can be little bastards and they'll run up to you and try to punch you and things like this. And they'll try and gore your stomach out with their back feet. But I think they look kind of cool, even though they're probably just glorified rats. But yeah, well, probably not as developed as rats because they haven't gone as far in the developmental scale as having mammary glands. So they don't have the ability to feed through mammary glands. So apparently they're quite down the scale. So they maybe even predate like things like rats and us, which all come from this like mammalian line. But I don't know.
Okay. Didn't know that.
And I think koalas, even though they're very cute, they're actually incredibly stupid. I mean, they're thick as anything, and they feed their children poo straight out of their bottom.
What?
Because they haven't even developed like a way to feed them like with milk.
Okay.
So they just literally pull poo out their bottom and just like, shove it in their mouths.
There you go.
There you go. That's it. So that's how good koalas have developed. And they just stand around like whining because they're not getting things they want. They're just like crying. So yeah, but they are cute though. Just make sure you wash your hands after picking one up.
I was going to say, yeah.
Yeah. Roos are pests out in Australia. Yeah, they do. They breed like bloody. They breed like rabbits, which they kind of look like. They're sort of jumped up rabbits, but not quite as high on the developmental ladder.
Yeah.
So yeah. Don't worry about the fauna getting you. The locals will. Yeah. Yeah. Didn't get a lot of time to see Australia in the flesh. I only went like I had like an hour in Sydney. I was changing flights, and I actually went into Sydney. Okay. I looked around and I went, "This is crazy," and I was like, "Got to get back on." Koalas have got chlamydia. Oh right, okay.
Oh, nice.
Oh right, okay. Oh right. Somebody sent like 100 love hearts and medals and things like that called Helena. So we know what this means. So I've got to click on whether I want to show or hide. No, somebody else said it was acceptable. Sending hundreds of things is acceptable. So yeah, well, that's all right. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, she said twitchy finger, bad aim. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. So okay, so you've been to see the headless monk statue thing. Yeah. That sounds like just kids have just knocked it off, haven't they? Really, I should imagine. But
yeah, I mean, it's a pretty old place, to be fair.
Do you think it was made like by the Vatican, like a monk with no head, so like and sent over as a present? Like, here we are. Here's your demon monk. Your demon monk statue has arrived from Amazon Prime.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go, sir.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
Yeah, and it's like ring up Amazon. It's like it's about this demon monk thing that it hasn't got a head, and they say, "Oh, sorry, sir, we meant to send it with a head." No, that's what I mean. No, I wasn't on about the head. It's a demon monk without a head. No, what I'm saying is the balls are a bit small. The balls are a bit small. Oh, sorry, sir. We'll try and fix that for you. Yeah, right. Sorry. Yeah. No, that not having a head is fine. Yeah.
That's great. It's just demons.
Yeah. So, did you do anything else tonight then? Was that the only thing?
No, that was the only thing. And then he took me to like a little abandoned hospital the other day as well. So
right.
Yeah. And some office buildings the other day as well. So yeah, we've done 3 things.
You were living a life of you're living a life of glamour, mate. Office buildings and grottos with satanic things. Yes, it's the high life, man.
Oh, mate, I'm living a dream here.
Absolutely, yeah. Oh goodness, well, do you normally sort of like go out with Taffy? I don't really know how many explores you've done together, to be honest. So
I've only done 3 with him so
Mm.
far. It's the first time we've actually met up. I mean, we've talked to each other on. I've talked to him on his channel and stuff like that. But yeah, he's a cool guy. Really is. Really is a cool guy.
Yeah,
Such a laugh.
we had a whale of a time. Like, you know, we just
we did last night.
I just act like kids with people that are sort of like kindred spirits. I just act like a real kid. But I filmed it all, and I still can't. It's on that device down there, and I still can't bring myself to kind of release it, because every time I look at it, it's like, how much do you trim off this to make it safe? You know what I mean? It's like, because it's like every other thing is a rude joke or a messing around or whatever, and then you look around, we're all carrying weapons and messing about, and you know, it's all like sexual innuendo jokes, and like, you know, sort of graphically pretending to bum each other, and like, you know, you know. You know what I mean? It's like, how far do I tame this down? It's like, this is my sensible channel. We can't have this sort of thing on here. But yeah.
Sounds like a cool party, that.
Well, we had. If you look to the left, you had a guy who wasn't wearing any pants, and he was wearing a dress, and he had like fishnet stockings, and he was like to one side, and his balls were hanging out, and everybody was laughing because his balls were always hanging out. And then you look to the right, and you got like Taffy and all them lot, and it's like the jokes are just coming back and forth. So it's like where you got like dirty jokes or blokes balls, or dirty jokes or blokes balls. I mean, how do you actually edit? It's really hard to edit something like that down. Yeah. So I mean, it wasn't like a normal Explorer. It was more like a sort of a drunken session, you know.
Yeah, so, like a get together.
Yeah. But I'm determined next time, which is going to be at the end of the month, we're sort of like going to do something where I think a few of us are going to be together, and I'm going to try and film like as if we're having a bit of an explore, you know, as well.
Okay.
And maybe we'll go live and like be a bit silly and then delete it straight afterwards. But I'm going to try. Yeah, Haunted Coachman says he saw that stream, balls. Yeah. And Dan Dixon, this is how bad it was. Dan Dixon rang me up and he goes, mate, get that video off your channel. You are so gonna get you're gonna get demonetized, mate. Get that off your channel. I was like, really? He goes, no, seriously, man, get that video off your channel right now. I was like, okay. So I was like, oh, delete. You know, I was like, okay, fair enough.
Okay,
private.
fair enough. Yeah.
Better have, you know, like when somebody rings you and they're like, Matt, you know, you've had a drink, you're obviously having a laugh, but you don't realise, you know, it doesn't come across very well, mate. And I was like, okay. So I took a hint, yeah. Or maybe I'll put it up somewhere, but not on this channel. I'll link to it, you know, but not on here, because I don't want it to kind of, you know, hurt this channel, because I'm pretending to be like a little sort of white princess, you know, belle of the ball.
Yeah, pretending to be good.
Yeah. And I've been trying to teach Taffy about this, because, you know, the channel has done quite well, and it's getting lots of subscribers, and people get to see the videos, because I am not. You know, pulling my genitals out and waving them in the camera and things, you know, that tends to have like a good, you know, it does well. But I've noticed, like, I mean, you know, there's like the debauchery we can have on other channels is not necessarily the sort of debauchery we can have on our main channel.
Yeah. You don't want to ruin something you know built up and then ruin it with something like that.
Yeah. He says, on the other channel, Matt, get it on here. No, get it on there. Oh, that's right. Yeah, no, I will.
On the one.
Oh, hang on. Somebody just sent £5 in. Vivian Baker. So any second now, the magic of the internet, without me touching anything, look, no hands, is going to say...
hands free.
It's going to say something like, doo-doo-doo-doo. Come on, do it. Show me the technology works. Right, it will do. He says, say hi to Big J in South Wales. Okay, Big J. Big J or BJ?
Hello.
BJ or Big J? Yeah. I shall say hi to Big J. Big J in South Wales. Whoever Big J is.
Hello.
But for a £5, I'll say what you want me to say to Big J in South Wales. I will. I'll say it. You know, just keep those £5s coming. I'll say whatever you want me to say to Big J in South Wales. I will say it. So yeah. It didn't come up with a thing. It's supposed to go ba-dim, ba-dim. It didn't do it. It's weird, isn't it?
That's strange. It did before.
Yeah, it has been doing it. What it does, that program, that Streamlabs, it actually runs. It's running a browser across our image now, but the browser's transparent. There it goes. There it goes. Hey. Took a while, but it did work. Yeah. Well, it works, doesn't it? And it says, say hi to Big J in South Wales. The message is along the bottom. I like it. It's good software. It seems pretty good. It's just designed to make your life easier, you know. And
Well, so you don't miss anything, innit?
So I don't miss. I can thank people then, you know, because if I hadn't have seen it in the chat, then it would have drawn my attention to it, which is exactly what I wanted. Because people have heard me say many times, I was like, "Come on, YouTube." What the hell? Come on.
Yeah.
Like, can't you do like a little sort of like bing bing sound to know that somebody sent...
they could,
I mean, come on, YouTube, you know? I mean, like, do I have to install like secondhand software and stuff?
Yeah.
I mean, it can't be that hard. Just like a little sound or a little graphic that comes up, you know, do. You know, somebody's just paid you, and it's just like, you know, I wouldn't need this software then. Wouldn't need it.
Yeah.
Mm.
Surely to God they can come up with something. I mean,
yeah. Well, you know, StreamYard as well. They could do it inside StreamYard. You know, it'd be good. It's a good feature. You know, and if you had to subscribe, pay money to get that feature, it might be then make it worth it. You know, it's kind of
it'd be worth a while then.
Yeah. Vivian Baker, Matt, you chat to him on Messenger. Jason Baker. Oh, this is Vivian Baker, right? So Jason Baker, as in Mr. Muscle Man, like Arnold Schwarzenegger. This guy has got muscles, right? I mean, it's like he sent me pictures going like, all right, like, and it's like, you know, the muscle is like bigger than his head, and he's like, and I'm like, yes, yes, mate, yeah, whatever you say, mate, whatever. Would you like my wallet? Whatever, mate, whatever.
Yeah, take it.
Take anything you want. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm all right, mate.
That guy has got some muscles. Fair play.
Yeah.
Fair play. I bet you one day, if I ever meet him, he'd let me touch them as well. He would.
I'm sure he would.
I put my head against them, and my head would be like this big.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah.
Do a size comparison.
Yeah. It's like that scene from Predator where the you know, the two guys sort of like shake hands and they sort of go like that, but the muscles are just like huge compared to their hands. Their hands are like that big, and the muscles are, you know, yeah. Well, Deco Floyd has given us the invaluable information that most phones are waterproof now, well for 60 minutes, he says. Well, don't they often they say things like the phone can survive at 5 meters for like 20 minutes or something like that. But what they don't tell you is it's like, the phone will still be working, but what about the connectors, which actually will corrode? They corrode, like in salt water, for example.
Yeah.
So, you know.
No, I don't believe that.
Jason Baker is actually here as well. I didn't realise the connection there, but Jason Baker, he says, "Of course I would, Matt." He let me stroke the muscle. Let me stroke it. Yeah.
Yeah, very good stroke.
Joe Marshall says, "Bless everyone on Matt's channel." In fact, Joe Marshall, remember we did say we were going to do some stuff down in Trowbridge, but we never did actually do it. I still do need to do that at some point. I need to do a surprise attack on somewhere that has a real working bunker.
Oh,
and we need to do a surprise attack on them because we know where it is and they know that we know where it is and we know that they go in there as well. So maybe we can run up behind them when they go in there, and when the door's closing, we'll just do something to make the
slide
door
in.
Make sure the door doesn't close, you know?
Yeah.
And then we'll just run in there with a camera and they'll go, "You can't film in here, you can't film in here." And I said, "Well, I already have."
Oh.
I already have.
Well, they started. Yeah.
And they'd be like, well, I did ask you if you wanted to let us in the nice way, and you didn't want to, so I just had to wait till the door was open, so I ran in behind you. Yep. Right, there was a beep then. So we've got Alexander. Oh. Alexander. Now, this guy looks familiar. Why is this then? Do you reckon we should let him on?
Aye. Go on then.
Take a chance. Here he goes.
Take a chance.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah. Again.
There he is, look.
Oh.
So
I think where's the axe?
Yeah, it was still on there, but I took that off. Sorry about that. New light I've got.
It's all right. It's certainly bright enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
You getting a tan off that, or?
Yeah, it's a. I can't remember what it's called. It's an aperture light. If you ever heard of it.
It's called sunlight. Aperture.
Yeah.
Aperture is what I use. Aperture is what I use. But they all turn up and down aperture lights, though.
Yeah, this one's an F. It's the F7. If you've heard of that one.
Yeah. So, but it's like boo. It's like bleach. Tony Ra has just, without going, Tony Ra has said, have you ever thought of using your drone at Stonehenge? I have done plenty of Stonehenge, sir. And I know the legalities of it as well. And provided I'm not going too close to the people, I'm perfectly fine. And if it's beyond, in the morning, you're supposed to get permission from Boscombe down. But, if it's before they open, because they open at like 9 o'clock, they're sort of like 9 to 5. We're a radar station. We operate normal office hours. Oh, well done.
That's nice.
Tony Ra with a little bunny running round. Tony Ra. Have you ever thought of using a drone at Stonehenge? And other famous landmarks as well? Yes, I have. And the footage is not on my Matthew Williams drone channel, because if you have a look at Matthew Williams drone, okay, you can have a look at some stuff that I've filmed, which is, I mean, I'm actually thinking of putting those videos on this channel because they're kind of exploring videos, but exploring with a drone rather than exploring on foot. And no. Deco Floyd says, Tony Ra, it's kind of illegal. You need to apply. No, you don't. No, you don't. Because there's a byway and there's the road. Now, the byway is technically owned by National Trust, okay? And National Trust don't like English heritage. So I think there's a bit of conflict there. So English Heritage, who own Stonehenge, probably National Trust would be quite happy for the fact that we're flying a drone pissing off English Heritage. They, that's, I imagine that. But it's a byway as well. Now, the thing is, it's a public byway. So therefore, like a public road, it's not ideal to take off, but if there's nobody around you, then theoretically, what's the problem? It's public, yeah? So if I take off from it, then I can go and fly over Stonehenge. So I'm not on English heritage controlled property. I'm on somebody else's property. So English heritage can't really complain, oh, you should have had permission. Even if I should have had permission, the fact that I didn't have permission doesn't necessarily mean I'm trespassing, because I'm following the CAA laws, which say 150 feet away from person, building or animal, right? You could say, oh, it's a large congested area. It's a large congested area. Well, I'm not flying a lot of the time over people. I'm flying around it, around the edge of Stonehenge and zooming in with a zoom lens. So, So what can I do? Not an awful lot. And to cover yourself, yes, if it's daytime, contact Boscombe Down. But the best way around it is to go there when there's nobody there. If you go there at 7 in the morning when the sun is just coming up, which is the best time of the day to film because you've got the golden light. If you go there then, Stonehenge is not even open. So there are no crowds of people. You've only got 2 security guards who are wandering around, and they'll usually be sort of like, don't come near our stones. But I'm like, I'm not coming. I'm not interested in coming near your stones. It's just like fly around, do what you got to do, land. They come over, they get a bit arsy. They go, you can't fly here. I say, why? Well, because this is our land. I said, what? The bit I'm standing on, which is owned by National Trust. They go, okay. And or if I'm across the road on a farmer's land, and I go, well, this isn't your land. And they go, come over here, I want to talk to you. And I say, but if I come over there to talk to you, I'll be on your land. So you come over here and talk to me on someone else's land. And they go, no. And they say, well, exactly. I'm not coming over to you to talk to you on your land, and you won't come over to talk to me on this other person's land. So, touche.
Yeah,
But the
exactly.
point is, it's like, when you're
Yeah.
taking off from somebody else's land, they can't argue because it's not
Yeah.
down to them whether you're meant to be there or not. It's down to whoever owns the land. So take off from somebody
okay.
else's land. Yeah. But yeah, if you want to cover yourself, if it's after Boscombe Down open, which is Monday to Friday, I think it's like 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning till 6 at night. If it's outside those hours, they're not active. So you don't
okay.
actually have to ask their permission because they're not active, so they can't be there to give you permission. So on the weekends, again, not a problem. But I will warn you, I have flown at Stonehenge, and people like to fly really low in large aircraft, zooming over. Now they are the ones breaking the law because it's a 500-foot rule, and if they're doing like 100 feet to show their mate what Stonehenge looks like, rum, they're the ones breaking the law. But the thing is, as well, they could also take your drone out of the sky. Smack. So watch it.
Yeah.
Because if you hear somebody in an aircraft around that area, you can pretty much be guaranteed they're going to be military or they're going to be a dickhead. So watch it. Anyway, I'm going to get some more beers. Do you want to have a chat to yourselves for a minute?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Yeah,
sorry.
no worries, man.
All
How you doing, Alex? You all right?
right, yeah. Not much. I'm just testing out this new light. Or you just said that earlier, so. I mean,
Yeah,
been an interesting few days. Recently, they've actually what was it? Have you heard of the what is it? Tears. They're doing tears now. The coronavirus.
oh yeah.
Like,
I mean,
sometimes
it's just you just don't know what to believe at the moment with all this going on, do we? Different tiers from different places. No one knows the rules. No one. It's just like just have the same rules for everyone, and everyone will know what they're doing. But no, Wales are doing it differently. England are doing it differently. Scotland are doing it differently. Ireland are okay. What's the point of having a prime minister then? I don't get it. I really don't get it. But let's not get into that now. Otherwise, we'll be talking all night about it.
Yeah, you probably have just heard that. Unless what's going on, it's going all weird. I think it might be Matt's stream. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's going weird. Oh, so I mean, I'm not really doing much.
No. Do you work? What do you do?
No, I don't actually work right now, but hopefully I'm gonna try and get my business up and running. But
Okay, cool.
Because it's like it's like doing concerts and stuff, like discos and all that. And it's like
Okay, yeah.
Because obviously
Like,
the coronavirus causing problems.
Yeah, I was going to say it's stopping people from having parties and stuff like that, isn't it? So it's going to be a big impact, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, I know a few people who do stuff like that. It's really impacted them as well. So I can feel for you.
So hopefully I'll be helping a singer out for a live stream, which you're allowed to do, but obviously there's no one else in the building at the time, so
That's okay, fair enough.
Doesn't come in. Why don't they just kept the lockdown? I don't know.
I mean, we'll see what happens, isn't it? I mean, they're saying there's going to be a circuit breaker, as they call it.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that. I'm just not paying attention to it anymore. Personally.
I'm not. I just live my day like a normal day, really. And I go to work, come home. That's about it.
I'm watching right now. Everyone's probably, what the hell are they talking about?
Yeah. It's all right, guys.
Differently.
Sorry, guys.
So, I mean, I'm not very good with words. I just don't know what to say, really. Because obviously it's live stream, I'm very used to it, so.
I say the more you do it, the more you get used to it. I mean, I remember my first live stream. I mean, I didn't know what to say.
Yeah,
but
I mean, my channel, obviously, I haven't started up yet. I'm going to be doing like live streams with VR,
Okay.
which will be interesting. But it's going to be like scary games in VR. To make it more...
Okay, cool. Cool.
I'm going to regret it, but.
Scary games in VR. Yeah, probably.
They're pretty strange because I was around my parents' house. I was on a Go, the Oculus Go, which is the first one.
Okay.
You know the Nun, the film.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah, I was. I can't explain it really. I was looking at this picture because obviously that's the starting of it. Look round at my shop, see this shadow of the Nun. I didn't scream. Then
I can imagine.
The nun came out of nowhere and I just screamed. My mum she literally went, "What the hell?" So yeah, that was kind of funny.
But it was you're like, oh my god, what's that there? Especially when you got them VR glasses on. I mean, I've played a few games and then it's like, what?
Yeah, it's like when you watch it on YouTube, you're like thinking, like when you put it on, you're like, it's completely a different world. Weird.
Yeah, definitely. But it is amazing though. I mean, these VR goggles you can get now, it's just crackers. What are you eating now, right? It's a baguette.
It's a baguette. Yeah.
A baguette.
A baguette. Yeah, a baguette. Yeah, I'll never ever in my life, and I never will, I never have, and I never will pay £1 for a baguette, because you know that at the end of the day they're going to be reduced to like 10 pence or something similar. So that's the only time I ever buy a baguette is when they're like 20 pence. They're all right though. The other reason I'll never ever buy a baguette at £1 is because if you don't eat it within a day, they turn to rock when you can actually like knock walls through with them. You know, you can actually like hit bloody walls.
You can knock a nail.
Yeah. Use it as a weapon if you want it.
Absolutely.
Obviously, I'm not trying to run around hitting people.
Yeah.
God, he's going to start attacking people with baguettes now.
Somebody just sent £5. I think it's if I'm not mistaken, I recognise the icon. It's probably is it Vivian Baker? Yes, that's right. Here's a £5 from Jay as he's having trouble with his PayPal. Moths in his PayPal. Way up. Well, I'm just thinking, PayPal is euphemism for his best friend forever.
Yeah.
His PayPal isn't taking payments at the moment, so he's after giving him special payments. His PayPal's not working. Special payments. Sorry.
I really think this light is a bit extreme. This tablet is really overexposing for some reason. I haven't got my DSLR hooked up. Obviously, I'm using a tablet, so DSLR on it really. So.
Oh God, I'm sorry, guys. I just had to do this.
Yeah, go for it, Matt.
My new camera is supposed to work on my computer, but it turns out it's too old to run it. Got me up 10 upwards, and I was like, really? Obviously, I've got Windows 7, so I can't really do that.
Well, Windows 7, there's a lot to be said for it, because a lot of the good hardware, which is perfectly workable and worked fine, it's like, oh, upgrade to Windows 10, it'll be much better. It'll be so much better, folks. It'll be so much better. Oh, sorry, all that very, very expensive hardware you paid for, we can't be bothered to make a driver for Windows 10. Throw it away. Really?
XP was supposed to be one of the better ones, but
yeah.
Then you've got Vista. Oh, that's even worse.
Oh God. Can't stand Vista.
I've seen it once, and it was just, what the hell?
It honestly seemed like it had a self-destruct. It would self-destruct in like 5 months. You know, it'd be like 5 months. It'd be like boom, I have died. It would always
Yeah.
be like the Wi-Fi would disappear, you know, and stuff like that. Wi-Fi would just disappear and you couldn't get on Wi-Fi. Reinstall it again, it'd be like, oh, it works for another 5 months. And then,
I don't know
boom.
what Windows was thinking, or Microsoft.
Are you honestly expecting us to believe that with a known fault like the Wi-Fi goes and it keeps going and it keeps going, there's no security fix that you can do that will fix that fault?
Yeah.
It didn't
yeah,
exist.
recently-
Didn't exist, and a security fix that would fix that fault? I don't believe that. No.
Yeah, recently.
Nah.
Is it recently? Yeah, XP had been exploited, but then Microsoft had to come out and redo the patch or something. I can't remember what it was about. Banks and all that was using it, and people got into them and started causing mayhem.
That doesn't surprise me.
Sorry I'm eating, but
That's all right.
it's called life,
It's
I'm
all
afraid. It's just a natural bodily function. It's okay, folks. Don't worry. I do this a lot. I'm a professional.
It's all right. That's my job. I'm a chef by trade. So
I know. I heard you say that last night. Yeah.
yeah. For me sins.
Is it a big
18 years I've been doing it.
bloody hell? Are you like in a big place where you do it? You know, like a hotel, or is it a restaurant or something?
No, I've done hotels and all that. I work in like a American smokehouse. We do like ribs, burgers, stuff like that. So, yeah, it's a bit different than what I used to do, but yeah, it's a cool place to work, and the food is just lovely.
You like lots of meat then?
Oh yes, love a bit of meat, bit of steak.
I think it's a great sad thing. Maybe you know something about this. It's like I've always said, you know, I'm a vegetarian almost. Yeah, I do sometimes like have moments where there are certain things. It's usually like hot, so spicy, meaty things, you know, and stuff like that. But it's very hard to find anyone who makes like something that has got the consistency of a sausage that's hot and spicy, like pepperami or something like that.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, couldn't they make something that just simulates? Because I mean, you can get like Linda McCartney sausages and things like that, but why don't they go for it? It's like there's no analog, there's no duplicate for like pepperami, pastrami's, and things like that. You know,
No, there isn't. No,
you know,
I'm
for
sure.
for
Surely to God
vegetarians.
they could come up with something.
Yeah.
I mean, they can come up with all this imitation meat. I mean,
Hey, Donald J. Trump says I'm an old loner bald queer. Oh no, they've deleted the message. Oh my God, you said I didn't have to lift a finger. But seriously, yeah, I am an old, lonely, boring queer. And
that's nice of him.
that's why I've got an increasing amount of subscribers, and I'm doing quite well, thank you very much. Unlike the person who calls themselves Donald J. Trump, but is probably actually, in fact, the real boring, but hasn't got the queer bit because he can't even get a girlfriend, whereas I could go out and get a boyfriend like that right now. Have you ever heard of Grindr? No, I've not. I'm not only kidding. But you'd probably struggle even on Tinder, right? Yeah.
You don't think it's that person causing trouble, just made up a fake account and stuff?
Oh,
yeah.
you get it all the time. You get it all the
Yeah.
time.
But what they don't realise is they're pissing in the wind. You know,
Yeah.
it's like you can come on all day long and take the piss out of me, call me gay, call me this, say, you know. Yet, I've got a photo from one of your videos you just posted, which shows you with a screwdriver in your hand going to a building, and yet you tell me that you are whiter than white. And all these people who sit there getting super chats and all that are all bastards. And there you are, opening a door, and as you open the door, you've also got in your hand a screwdriver like that. As you open the door like that. Well, isn't that called going equipped? Oh dear. You see, I don't have to do anything to make you screw yourself up. You're screwing yourself up all by yourself. So just, I say, bring it on. I love it. Bring it on. You know, if you want people to love you, just keep doing what you're doing.
You know that joke you was talking about yesterday on Taffy's channel?
The aristocrats. Yeah.
Very weird.
Mm.
That was messed up. I was just like, what? Personally, I didn't really find it funny, but I mean, everyone's different, so.
It's not really meant to be found funny. I think it's supposed to be found like obnoxious and shocking, but it's just it's the way that they tell it. Because as you probably noticed, if you watch the version of it that I was talking about, he's telling this just the most obnoxious joke in the world to like a baby, but of course the baby doesn't understand, and the babies are like going, ah, and he goes, yeah, I thought exactly the same thing. It's totally disgusting. Like, why would anyone want to do that? And it's like it carries on the joke, and it's like he's bouncing off the baby, but the baby doesn't understand the joke. But it's just the most rude, horrible, obnoxious joke in the world.
Yeah, it was pretty.
It's not good. It's not good at all. Don't go and look it up. You will not be happy.
No, I don't know.
It's not even the type of thing I would ever mention on my own channel, even though I have. I blame you for that. I blame.
I mean, you've only mentioned it. It's not exactly subscribe what it does. Unless, I don't know.
Thank you, Jason. Jason says his relations, I can't remember which ones. Let's have a look. His wife's brother and sister are gay, and they're lovely people. And I'm a cool gay. If you're cool or gay straight, I think is what it's saying. You're Matt to me, the secret vault at best. Well, at the end of the day, it's not what you are, it's what you do, really. I mean, it's like, it's not what, you know, I mean, I don't bring that part of me to this channel. It just happens to be who I am. I will tell people if they're interested, but I only bring it up because people are like taking the piss. And it's like, well, if you want to take the piss, I think you're only taking the piss out of yourself, really. Because, I mean, most people are these days are a little bit more sort of, you know, with it. So if you want to be like living in the dark ages, like with your black slaves and, you know, your prejudices, you can be there if you want. But yeah. People are sending me like crazy amounts of messages here. So hang on, I better just check. I've probably done something like I've got my privates out or something. I don't know.
No, I haven't seen anything like
that. You wouldn't remember it anyway. Oh my God! Look at this. It's like fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger's just sent me pictures of his muscles. Remember I told you about his muscles?
Oh God, yeah.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah.
Well, Dwayne Johnson is that big.
I don't think Dwayne Johnson is that big, to be perfectly honest. That's pretty hardcore, isn't it? Oh, look. Look. Look.
Damn. The size of that.
Yeah. Look at that. That goes like this. It goes like this as it goes up. You know, it's just like it gets bigger as he goes up. It's not like straight. It's not like straight. It just goes bigger. So fair play, Jason. You put in some effort in there, mate.
Yeah, I take my hat off to him. Fair play.
Fair play. I mean, you don't get that by just, you know, sitting around eating cheese baguettes. So,
that's dedication, man. That is fair play.
He probably eats about 50 cheese baguettes and then works really hard.
I was going to say, yeah.
50 cheese baguettes, but then has to work it off.
Yeah, if you were swinging that around my sister's dog, that'd be out of your hands in like seconds.
Oh.
She's a big dog.
Oh.
It's like, she's a St. Bernard. They're lovely dogs. I mean, they're passive.
Did you say Saint Bernard or Simp Bernard?
Sample.
St Bernard. She's like,
Yeah, they slobber a lot.
oh yeah, they are big slobberers, isn't they? You go in.
When she sees you, she'll say hello to you all the time. And it's like,
Ah, properly like nutted me then.
Yeah. She got you then, mate.
And did you notice she had the bigger half? I kept the small bit for myself.
Yeah.
Mm.
She's taking no prisoners there. I'm having that sandwich.
As he starts bleeding from the nose. Sorry.
Yeah.
No. The last bit's for me now. No. It's not for me, not for you. Oh, she's like pouring me now. She's like, oh, but I give you my paw. Right, you can have a bit of it. Like, you can have a last bit.
She's giving you the look.
a whole lot and didn't give it to her. I think you might regret it.
Oh. You're a good girl. Yes, you've been very good. Well done.
At first, I thought she was a husky, but no, she's a Malibu, isn't she?
Malibu.
Yeah, is that
Malibu?
yeah, is that if I got that?
Monkey poo. She's a shit flinger.
What?
She's a shit flinger. Monkey poo.
Oh, God, yeah.
Malamute.
That's it.
Yeah, and I don't quite know how they really pronounce it, but I think it might be Malamute. So it's like a moot, yeah. So the U is a U instead of an oo, like a.
Bigger. But I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, they are bigger than huskies. She's a small one actually. She's like a runt of the litter type size Malamute, but yeah, she's lovely. She's lovely. She got her habits, and she's like, oh, I don't like all this noise and craziness, because she doesn't like traveling in the car. And the Malamutes are like this apparently. They because anything that moves quickly, they see it as prey. So all the cars and trees and things moving, they constantly think it's prey, so it's activity. So they're like this the whole time.
Yeah.
Because they're not, they're like koalas of the dog world, really. They're not that bright in some ways. They're bright in, they can keep themselves alive. They can stay alive quite well. But when it comes to understanding this wacky world that we live in, they're not all that clued up to it. Like a sheepdog is kind of intelligent in a human sense. They kind of understand language and they know what you're gonna do, and they kind of one step ahead of you type of thing all the time. But it's like Malamutes, they're not that bright, and they're very stuck in their ways. And when I take her out in the car, she gets quite frustrated. And then what was the point? Yeah, there was a point to this. I forgot what it was now. Oh, but yeah, they're kind of stuck in their ways. So every night, when I've made loads of noise, like rah, 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 and talking on the computer and doing things and playing sounds out the speakers, she don't want none of that. She stays away, you know. But then when it gets quiet, yeah, when I've finished all this shit and I go to bed, she comes up the stairs and she'll jump on the bed. It's quiet, you know. So that's her way of saying, "You are shit." You are shit, human. This is what I want. Quiet. You be crazy. What's wrong with you, human? Yeah. They like peace and quiet, I think, yeah. So, let's see what people have been saying. Oh, hello, somebody sent me £10. What's this? Simon Platt. You could get a girl before a rat mat. What?
What?
Before I could get you could get a girl before the rat mat. You're a legend. Before the rat.
I think he's on it, yeah.
I don't understand what that means, but I could get a girl before a rat. So is this placing girls above rats? I don't understand. Girls above rats?
I don't get
understand.
that.
No, rats are, I don't know, they're sort of weird. They've got like What have they got? They've got. We were talking about weird shit last night. Right?
Oh God, yeah.
What makes rats weird in their in their urogenital sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, come on, Eb. I've given you a clue there. You know, in what I said, because you know.
What, they have no what?
You're getting there. Go on, yeah, because they've got no.
Genitals.
Well, they have, but they're kind of weird because there's anus, vagina.
What, they got
is
both?
Just one.
Intertwined?
Yes.
Oh, just one.
One.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, it's all part of one thing. Yeah.
What's the
Yeah.
It's just one. Oh,
You can
okay.
blame school for this type of thing, for telling me stupid things like this. Yeah. Yeah, they do. They have an entwined. It's like one whole, one thing.
One system.
One thing.
Basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like birds are the same.
Ah, all right. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, birds are the same, you know, and it's like, yeah. It's like a lot of people. I just like animal facts. I like what's the main difference between a goat and a sheep that differentiates them, because it kind of can look similar in many ways, but what's the main sort of thing that is very different between a goat and a sheep? And it's nothing to do with their genitals, by the way, because I mean, yeah. It's a weird one, and it's kind of the same sort of thing with like cows too. Cows have the same sort of thing that is weird between sheep and cows and goats.
Oh,
and rabbits are different too. Rabbits, you know, they kind of, you know, they're all part of these like grass eaters and things like that. Yeah. I just love these like weird little facts. Right, okay, so goats and sheep, what's the big difference? I mean, they've got hooves, they've got like little two toes. You know, is it their wool or what? You know, there's a really big difference between a goat and a sheep. Any ideas? No.
You get goat's milk, so
you get sheep milk too. You could drink it. We could drink it. Nobody's coming up with it Nobody's coming up with a. Yeah, oh, here we are. His bearded dragon and corn snake are the same. They have a cloaca, which is like birds, so it's just a hole. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, they're not. Rats get pregnant in the bum. Yes, that's right. It is actually correct. He was correct, even though one of the moderators deleted it. He was actually correct. He was telling the truth. He was telling the truth, right? Chris Partridge was correct. Considering that, right?
Well done, Chris.
Well done, Chris. But
well done.
Rats. Yeah, Joe Marshall says rats are rats. Let's just leave it there, right? Okay. Okay. I'll tell it to you. It's quite simple. Goats don't have upper teeth in the front. They don't have teeth. They have a gum, and they have lower teeth, but the lower teeth chew against the gum. Yeah, which is like cows.
Okay.
Cows have lower teeth, and they have a gum above. So, So it kind of, you know, if you ever see a cow when it comes up to you, have a look. Right, it's just a flat palate. Yeah. Sheep, however, have teeth. So a bit more like rabbits. They have teeth on the top and teeth on the bottom.
Oh, yeah.
But goats don't. They have a gum. That's the biggest difference.
Well, you learn something new every day. Fair play.
Donna says, I had a goat. So you should know this then, Donna. Yeah, you should know this. And they're little bastards, goats, but so are sheep sometimes. Once they get used to the fact that, he's a human. Oh, I'm not afraid of humans. They can be bastards like goats, to be honest. But it's just goats just don't know boundaries. They're just like, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, goats and sheep. They're but little buggers. Yeah. Joe Marshall says sheep are great if you wear Wellingtons. They are indeed.
Mm.
Yes.
Yes.
One day we'll have a different channel. We'll talk about it. Yes.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
And Vivienne Baker says, "Goodness, Matt, you are full of facts. I'm full of. Where do I store all these facts? Oh my God! Yeah. Right. Yeah." Urbex with Taffy says secret vault. So Taffy's in the thing.
Oh, he's in the building. He's in the building.
Who's we've got Secret Vault 2.0. Oh no, it's Alexander's renamed himself Secret Vault 2.0. And he's gone dark as well. He's gone dark on us. Oh no, he's back now.
Oh, he's back.
Axe
hello.
Murderer. He did this the other day.
Axe.
He renamed himself Axe Murderer. Yeah. Because I think I commented, and I said he looks too happy with himself, doesn't he, with his beard and stuff. And did I say like he's probably an axe murderer? Next thing he's like renamed himself. Was that me? Did I start that off?
Yes, you did.
And I said he's probably an axe murderer. Now he's just renamed himself Axe Murderer all the time. So making me feel bad for the things I say, which I can't remember like 10 minutes later. So yeah. Mm.
I read it in another live stream yesterday. No one's probably seen it, but.
So where does Axe Murderer come from, by the way? Because I know that Exploring with Brady is probably like North Walesy, Liverpool-y way, sort of.
Yeah.
Got to be that neck of the woods. But it's going to take me a while because I'm shit with names, and I can remember a face because I remembered his face straight away before the name. I can remember a face really well. Yeah. I'm very, very good with faces. Names, forget it. I know if I've met you, and I really am like quite good at that, but I can't tell you where I met you and how I met you and what your name is, but I know if I've met you. I know if I've met you, and I usually know if it's good or bad as well. I know, like, are you trustworthy or not, just by looking at you, because if I've met you.
Yeah. There was recently up the road from me. There was actually a axe murdering. Somebody just went into a pub and axed someone to death, and I was like, "What?"
Yeah.
Okay.
He was like this. He was like, somebody went into the pub and axed somebody to death. He was like, "What?" He's like, "Paching!"
I'm not.
A light bulb went on. Ping.
It wasn't Irish.
Yeah.
Usually indicates that, but I'm not being offensive to any Irish.
Somebody said you're from Axminster. Yeah. I'm just wondering now, can you still sniff the new type Tipex pens, or are they not? You can't do that anymore.
I'm
or
not
Savlon.
sure, to be honest.
Savlon.
Savlon.
Bit of Savlon. No, it just smells like toilet products.
Nice.
It's a bit like Jägermeister. That tastes like. It's horrible.
Oh, that's horrible, that stuff.
I use Savlon as skin cream, folks. Right? That's what I do. I use Savlon as skin cream. Not for like Why do you think I've remained this good looking for so long? That's my secret.
A load of cream on.
Yeah.
I smell like 200 bars of soap right now. What is it about Savlon that smells like soap on steroids?
Smell-o-vision, that'd be
Taffy says he's just woken up, so we have to bear with him. Well, I'm sure, I don't know, you have to bear with us, I would have thought, waking up to this sort of crap, but yeah.
With Jägermeister, I did like it, but I drunk, in one night, there was a quarter of it left. I was literally out of it. Yeah.
But what were we talking about? Did anybody mention Jägermeister? But you carry on there, Axe Murderer. You know what? We were talking. What were we talking about? And then he was going, there's my friend. And we went down the. Hello.
Hey, what?
Axe Murderer's off again. He's
Oh,
like,
he's
you want me to cut you up? No, I didn't say that at all. But you do though, don't you? No, I did never said that.
Luckily, I'm not drunk, man.
Well, I'm not drunk either. It takes
No.
more than 4 beers to get me drunk. I'm just buzzed.
Let's just say I started pole dancing with a speaker.
you started pole dancing.
With a speaker. I was
Okay.
so out of it. It's crazy. Sorry for the language.
Mm.
Yeah, I was just out of it.
Well, I've gone on to Czechoslovakian dancing now because, yeah.
I don't know embarrass myself right now. Everyone's probably filming this and going, "Yeah, let's put this out on Facebook."
Mm. Yeah.
I hope not.
Yeah. Or Ukrainian dancing because I'm a bit cheap. So, yeah.
So.
Yeah.
In turn.
Who's pole dancing? Well, we're not actually pole dancing now. He was talking
No.
about a previous event that happened to him in his life, Haunted Coachman. We're not literally turning into a pole
Yeah.
dancing channel. No.
Yeah, it was literally with the speaker was quite expensive. It was about $5.
Anybody, right? Try sticking a load of Savlon on, right? I'm literally just went like this then. I went like that, and my nose just went. Whoa, that is like 200 bars of soap.
That must smell
That's
really
what Savlon actually smells like.
Okay.
I've worked it out. It is like 200. It's like concentrated. Like, you get juice, like Ribena or something like that, yeah, and it's concentrated,
okay.
yeah?
Yeah.
Right, imagine if they could concentrate 200 soap bars down into a liquid. That's what that smells like. So it's like 200 soap bars just like whacking you in the face like a pair of tea baggy balls or something, It's just like
Yeah.
bam. You douche. Yeah,
Hello.
you know
Yeah.
it. Hello. Yeah. Yeah. Like cold, wet tea bags. Just imagine it. Just cold, wet tea bags just like slamming you in the face. Yeah, knocking you across the room and you're like, oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
mate.
Right, so now you've got that image in your mind. I'm going to delete this afterwards. I'm deleting this stream. So, yeah, like many more before it and many more that will come, it shall be deleted. So, I can't resist. I can't resist. I'm so sorry. I can't resist.
Oh, God.
It's like when, yeah. So,
I've just got the images of tea bags in my head. That's
well, exactly. It's like
I wasn't paying attention.
It's like, you're just trying to keep warm in front of the fire, and the guy who's just gone out and got the wood, he's really, really cold outside, and he's come back in, and he's just about to chuck the wood on the fire, but you go, where have you been? And as he sort of like comes with the wood, and it's like, and then next thing, tea bag. It's like, but it's like two frozen, I don't know, 2 frozen bags of potatoes. Yeah.
oh, yeah.
Slamming you in the head. Yeah.
Right.
So, yeah. And you're like, oh, so sorry. Yeah.
Whoops, that hurt.
That's probably Jason Baker's tackle, that is, right? He's just gone out into the cold, he's come back in, and it's like, if it was anyone else, it would just be like, ooh. But it's like, it's Jason Baker's, right? So it's Jason Baker we're dealing with here now. Like Jason Bourne, yeah. It's just like it's next level. So when he comes in, right, with 2.5 tons of wood in his hands, yeah, and walks across to the fire, yeah, you've got to be careful, because if you get teabagged by Jason Baker, right, it could mean a couple of months in a neck brace. So
I was gonna say,
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Damn.
Sorry, Jason, but I don't know. Maybe you find it funny. I hope you do. It's all being deleted anyway. Don't worry. They won't find out about what we're talking about at work. It's okay. We're all good. Yeah. They're all leaving now. They're all like, I've got to go now. Oh, sorry. Bye. Night.
Yeah,
Goodbye.
they're talking about teabagging.
I like a cup of tea. What's wrong with a cup of tea?
Yeah, nothing wrong with a broom.
Plonking in your bags and swirling them
Yeah,
around,
dunk it in, aye.
swinging around. Couple of
Quick squirt of milk.
rich
Yeah.
teas. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, full cream.
Oh, aye.
Yeah, Jersey, Jersey milk. Yeah, absolutely.
That full fat stuff, can't beat it.
Oh yeah, yeah. A couple of little white things going round on the top,
Oh,
spinning
yeah.
around like,
Yeah,
but
like
never,
a swirl.
never quite meeting in the middle. But yeah, that's the one. So Jason, he says, "Where's the tea bag?" Yeah, mate. I would never ever wish to encounter those tea bags in a dark lane. That's all I can say.
No.
Right. Let alone fisticuffs, mate. You could just like slam me out with those tea bags. Yeah. Just be like, yeah. Oi, Williams, have some of this. Boom. Douche. Yeah, that's it. I was like, and if I got up and if I like pulled out a machine gun, was what I had, pull out a machine gun, he'd be like this, he'd be like, oh yeah.
Look at these.
It'd be like bouncing off like machine gun. What the? Yeah. Sorry, mate.
Matt, sure you're not drunk.
I'm not drunk. I'm just buzzed.
This is normal, isn't it?
I'm just buzzed. Where's the rent? You pay now. You pay now, bitch. Yeah. And if you know understanding what we're on about, yeah, we'll tell you another time. Just tune in another time. We'll send you across to their videos. Yeah. But oh god. No, I'm not drunk, but I'll probably have a good sleep though. Probably won't wake up tomorrow until at least lunchtime or 1 o'clock.
Nice.
Yeah, that's what we do. Urbix with Taffy says, "Welcome home, boys." Here we are. But the thing is, see, Taff, right? The thing is, right? I'm trying to minimise the swear words because, believe it or not, the AI is really good at picking up words, but it can't pick up euphemisms and double entendres and other things. Like we can build up a picture which is so obscene that just goes whoosh right over the top of the AI's head. Yeah, as long as you don't say the F word or the N word or any words which begin with any alphabet letters, yeah, as long as you don't say any alphabet in your stream, you're all right. He says, I was trying to pretend like gas is coming out of his nose, but pretending like he's not belching. Yeah, that sort of, yeah.
You mean the B word as well?
I managed to yeah. Did a good job then, but I'm just going to tell you about it anyway. So yeah. Oh, Jason says I'm going to knock on your door one night with a Jason X mask on and a bag of PG tips in his hand.
Oh, dear.
Well, I'll probably submit gracefully. That's all I can say. Yeah. You can stir your tea bags and yeah.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Throw your boots.
That's it. You can stand over the top of me.
I just dangle.
Stirring those tea bags. I'll be like, no, it's gonna taste too strong. It's totally gonna taste too strong.
Stop staring.
Let me have at least one sugar in that, please.
Yeah. I need a sweetener.
Yeah, I need a sweetener. Yeah.
Where's the Canderel? I need that one.
That's it. Yeah, that's the one. Oh dear. So yeah, this is what we get up to when we're not doing urbex. Oh god, I hope we can keep it together on the explore where a lot of us are going out doing a like a multi-explore. I know it's going to just be like so hard to keep it together. We're all going to get drunk and yeah, it's gonna get messy, but yeah.
I can imagine.
Yeah. Should be good fun.
God.
Yeah.
Woo.
So yeah, did we find out where you were from then, Axe Murderer? I mean Alex Murderer, yeah.
My full name is Alexander, but
Alexander.
yeah.
I always get worried. Like I had somebody who I knew who was like a gangster from London, and he said we used to call him Andy because he was like that's what everyone called him. And then one day he just don't call me Andrew, call me don't call me Andy, call me Andrew. And he went on this like control freakery thing. So you're not one of those, are you? Like it's not Alex, and it's not Alex, it's Alexander.
No, you can call me Alex because Alexander just seems too long. Well, yeah.
Yeah, but he actually ended up doing some really nasty things to me. So I hope like this is not a sign. Like you're so Alexander, please, and I'm like, okay, Alexander, whatever you say, Alexander, it's fine, Alexander, anything you want, Alexander. Sorry. Yeah.
Oh, I won't do that.
Anything you wish, sir. Whatever.
Well,
no lubricants required. Just get straight in there. Whatever.
Yeah.
I'm just happy with my life. Just I can blank it out and just you were never here. What happens in Alton Barnes stays in Alton Barnes. Yeah. So
no, I really am not an actor, so you'd have to worry.
Yeah. Sean Croucher says, "Do you know about the Kennet Way, Matt? May have information." No, I don't want to know anything, mate. No, I've been burnt too much. I don't want to go back in the dark place. No. Yeah. It's like bloody Twin Peaks sometimes round here. I mean, God alive. So, yeah. Barry Little says he's a pole dancer. What, who, me? I'm not. Yeah.
I wish I'd never said that now.
I'm not a pole dancer. I'm a what do you call it? Jackhammer technician.
Fair enough.
I break up your concrete.
Yeah.
Yeah. With my jackhammer.
Really get in there. Yeah.
That's what I do. Yeah. So yeah, Richard Warnock. I bet he's wishing he hadn't donated now. He's getting that sort of time. How long are we going to carry this on for? Because I mean, I was on Taffy's the other night, and he said like, "Oh, this is coming up. Like, was it 3 or 4 hours?" And I was like, "Mate, I did one the other night. It was like 7 hours stream, and you just
I did this 10 hours.
10 hours?
I'm joking. Don't do that.
That's like
that's
like playing on Quake, or playing on like Minecraft type territory, isn't it? It's like you and your mates going, this is brilliant. It's brilliant. It's not all that brilliant, but yeah. Belinda Mull says, "Stop boasting." I'm not boasting. I got a jackhammer, sit on top of it, and it just does all the work. It's just
You just.
I mean,
just go for it.
I couldn't like break concrete up like that, but yeah, it's very it's got a fast action. So yeah, I just go along for the ride. Yeah, Haunted Coachman. Matt, do a live for 11 hours. Well, actually, there is somebody I watch. He's called Mauler, right? And I don't know who he is, but he does these videos which like review things. And they did a 24-hour stream the other day.
Wow.
And like, you know, but he's got million views on his videos, you know. It's like, because he does things like taking apart Star Wars and showing how the new movies are just shit, and, you know, all of plot flaws and just stupidity. And he goes through all the movies and just shows like little things you didn't realize, and you go, oh yeah, I never noticed that. Oh my god, yeah. And it's like
All right.
the really stupid little things that are in these movies, and it's like, oh yeah, shit. And he literally just destroys and rips apart movies, rightly so. I mean, I'm interested to hear this sort of stuff, but also he's into gaming as well. He's like does game stuff, but they just did like this, you know, thank you stream for all the fans who've been there for all the, you know, these. He's only been there a few years, and he's got to like massive amount of subscribers. Hang on, let me tell you how many subscribers he's got now. Oh, hang on. If I do that, that disappears. Oh, it goes if I do that. Oh, shit. Right, hang on then.
I've noticed a lot of gamers on YouTube seem to get a lot of views really fast.
Yeah, well, I mean, he is.
Why they're so big?
He's got 327,000 subscribers, so he's 323k, yeah. But he never shows his face, just his voice, right? And he just talks, and he does these things, and, you know, he's got... Yeah, I mean, but the thing is, I'm hooked because I can watch his videos again and again and again. I still pick up new things all the time, every time I watch them, because there's so much information, there's so much detail in there. I can't take it in, and it's like, so I watch it again. I go, I don't remember that last time, and it's like, then I watch it again. I don't remember that last time, and a lot of them line up. You know, like YouTube lines videos up for you when I go to sleep. I'm like, press play on videos. I wake up in the middle of the night. It's like, what? Where's my piss bucket? You know, and it's like, or something like that. And it's like, I didn't say that, by the way. Yeah, and it's like, and then this guy is like on the screen, but I can't turn it off because it's too mad what he's talking about. But it's like, I go, oh, I don't remember that last time. And it's like, but I can watch him again and again and again. It literally, I can watch these videos again and again. And
yeah, YouTube does that too, yeah.
Even though he's only got 300k subscribers, his videos have got multiple millions of views because they may not subscribe to his videos, but people watch him and watch him and watch him again. Like, probably it's the same people like me, and we watched him several times, you know, because it's like, it's just so good how he just rips things completely apart. I love it.
Yeah. Yeah, problem with live stream stuff, you mess up, everyone can see it. Because you can't edit it out. So you have to be careful of that.
Yeah. But it's amazing though. The guy is very little known. Little is known about him. I thought he sounded like he was Welsh, but I found out he's probably from the Isle of Man. And then that's about it. That's about as far as it goes. It's like some random guy from the Isle of Man is making an awful lot of money just ripping the arse out of videos, like, and films. Ripping them apart. And he's just making loads of money because people want to hear it, because it resonates so much with them. It's like, I paid money to go and see that movie, and it was just so shit. He tells you why it was so shit. It's not just what you thought was wrong with it.
Yeah.
This is everything that's wrong with it. It's like,
Did he take it over?
oh, it's amazing. And I suggest you... Do you know why he got so famous? He was like one of the first people, I think, to do like a teardown video, and it was like 3 or 4 hours long, the review. 3 or 4 hours.
Wow.
And we're not talking about us like here chatting, you know, just like trying to space it out, yeah? This is crafted, scripted. He's just going bam, 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 bam for 4 hours. Point.
Components as well.
Solder the components.
Components as well.
Well, with his solder sucker.
Soldered.
That would be alright.
Yeah, he sells all those. He sells all those resistors back to Maplins who no longer exist, which is a good tax break if you think about it. So
There is it actually online. Mapping is on.
really,
Yeah, it's online now.
they still
I was
exist.
complete, but it's online apparently.
There are. I went to a. There's a Maplins in Portsmouth, which is empty. There's a Maplin in Salisbury's, which is empty. There's a Maplin in Andover, which is empty. The buildings are still empty. Nobody's taken them over because I guess buildings and people don't buy anything anymore. They just go online, don't they? So
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, very true.
even Woolworths that shut down is still online. So
my next door neighbour in Barry was the manager of the Barry Woolworths. And I think he went on to be the area manager. But yeah, Woolworths is an American thing, isn't it? But it's like everyone just accepted Woolworths as like Woolworths is Woolworths, but Woolworths is an American company, much like Walmart. But like they sort of like, oh look, it's Woolworths, and everybody just accepted it. It's like, oh, it's Woolworths, Woolworths, it's lovely. But it's like it's an American company, just like sort of like ramming itself into the UK like McDonald's, and everyone, oh, it's wonderful. Yeah, weird, this is the one I love to say to people. It's like, okay, then, right, because they had adverts on television mocking the fact that you didn't even know what you were looking at, right? This is something I like to ask people because they actually did adverts which played around with the fact that you didn't even know what you were looking at, right?
All right.
Right. HSBC, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right? That bank, HSBC. What does it stand for? What does it mean? Here you go, see? So we got one who doesn't know. Can we have two that doesn't know? Axe murderer?
No.
I completely forgot.
You did know, but you've forgotten.
Sorry.
You did know, but you forgot.
Oh, what? You have to say it again.
HSBC.
Something to do with. I know it's something to do with Scotland or something. Got something in that.
Do you know what? They actually put adverts on television using the alphabet HSBC, and they were actually saying, what does it mean? What does it mean? And people were putting different names to it, like hello HS, hello shit, hello shit shitbringer hotel, HSBC. Oh, shitbiller, hello, the shitbringer comes. Well, they would do an advert, so like, doing like, hello, the shitbringer comes. Oh, the shitbringer comes with his bucket, and he shit brings, and he brings it, and he throws it in, and he's a shitbringer. And they were doing like adverts, like where they were, the four letters of their name, HSBC, and they would choose a different weird thing, and they were not they were nothing to do with what HSBC means, and they never told you what it meant. They never did.
Someone's got it. Yeah.
They never did.
Yeah. It's stupid. It's got Hong Kong at the beginning and
Hong Kong
Shanghai Banking Company Limited.
Shanghai Banking Corporation.
What?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is it Chinese?
It's a Chinese bank.
I didn't even know that.
What? I did not know that.
Oh my
Look
God.
at the surprises on their faces.
Jeez.
Look, which way? This way. This way. Look at the surprises on these faces.
I am an axe murderer.
Right?
Yep.
Hang on.
He said that.
Seriously. Right, Chris got it right. Right? How many people know that HSBC is Hong Kong Shanghai Banking Corporation? And you wonder why there's no clerks in there and it's all electronic banking? It's because they don't give a shit about you. They're the Hong Kong Shanghai Banking Corporation.
They're probably spies.
They don't give a shit about customer service.
Wow, I didn't even know.
They don't give a shit about you because China doesn't give a shit about you. It don't give a shit about its own people. Why do you think this bank is going to give a shit about anyone else?
Well, they did sort of cause problems with the virus, but I shouldn't really go there. I'm not saying they did it. I'm just saying they just should have said.
How many people who've got HSBC accounts even realise it's a Chinese bank?
Probably not many.
Probably not. No, I don't think they
That's
probably would.
crazy. I didn't even know that.
Isn't that
That's-
weird?
That's blown my mind.
Boof. Boof.
Yeah, yeah.
Exactly.
That's like it's been slapped with a tea bag.
Boof. Isn't it like being
Yeah.
slapped with a tea bag? Exactly. A big, cold, hard tea bag.
Yeah, right,
Slap,
right in the face like that.
slap and to the
Gone.
left. Slap and to the
Yeah.
left. Slap and to the left.
Like a
Yeah.
like a big wet fish.
Yeah.
A lot of wet.
Budoosh to the left. Yeah. Seriously. Yeah. What do you think? What do you think they're doing in the UK? Why are they even here in the UK?
No idea.
Mm.
Unless
Yeah.
the British government knows a lot more what they're doing than we all do, but you know.
Well,
That's
it's a bit.
conspiracy and all.
It's a bit weird, don't you find? I find that a little bit weird. And the
I do
fact,
now. I mean,
go back,
Wow.
go back. I don't have a television anymore, but go back and have a look at all the adverts that HSBC have ever done. Nothing mentions China. Nothing mentions who they are. And everything is about confusing you to not think about that. Everything they've ever done is all about confusion to make sure you don't make the connection with it being a Chinese bank, because they know 100% that once you make the connection between this is a Chinese bank and everything that China get up to, you're not going to want to use that bank. So the number
so
one
glad I'm not
thing,
with them.
the number one thing they've done throughout this period of time that they've been here is to confuse. And they even did a Christmas campaign where they were going, what does HSBC stand for? It was literally, it was like, the advert starts is like, HSBC, what does that mean? And then they went like, oh, hello, Santa, bring Christmas. Hello, Santa, bring Christmas. Anything, any choice of anything apart from, hello, China brings casualties. Yeah. Anything apart from the truth. Yeah.
Wow.
And they did an advertising campaign that told you every combination of everything, but not the actual thing it was.
That's scary.
Because they know full well, and they were just wiping the turd in your face like this, wiping it in, and then just drying the turd on your face with a hairdryer to make sure it didn't come off. Yeah?
I have seen the adverts.
That's crazy.
That's,
And I've said to people after people after people I've met, I'm like, oh, come on then, right? Let's play a game, right? Because I mean, I could do this with lots and lots of things, but this is like one that's just like right out there in the high street. Come on then, what does HSBC stand for? Because you all like, you know, weird. You know, and people say like, oh, the Freemasons, oh, it's just like, it's nothing there. It's like, really? They just wipe it in your face. They just wipe it. It's like COVID-19. They're just wiping it up and down and drying it with a hairdryer. And you're going, but what does it mean? What does it mean? Well, it means exactly what it looks like. Yeah. Somebody's taking a curly-whirly dump on your face. Yeah, Simon B.A. says he hasn't used any bank in 25 years. They are scum. They are. But you've got to use them like they use you. Which is why when banks have told me that things have disappeared out of my bank account and they can't tell me where they've gone because they just don't know. So apparently magic hands can reach into your bank account like an octopus and just pull money out. But they are not responsible for that. You are. Oh, but I'm not a bank, so how am I responsible for the workings of your system that allow people to come in and take money out of my bank? And they go, well, you are. You have to just accept that. Well, that to me is like
All their money
theft.
out.
Theft. Yeah.
Hmm.
Santander tried that on. Yeah. And do you know what happened to them? I took a lot more money out of my bank and then closed it down so they would never get it back to teach them a lesson. Because this is the type of lesson they try to teach you by rubbing your nose in it and going, you're going to take that, aren't you? And it's like, no, actually, shump, you're going to take this, aren't you?
I hope
Yeah.
they don't get rid of
Yeah.
currency. I have a sneaky suspicion they want to try and make it digital so we don't have to have all these coins. It's like,
Oh yeah, definitely.
that's going to
Yeah.
annoy a lot of people. Like, why are you doing that?
It's going that way. So
It's
Yeah.
like, it's almost like money don't exist anymore. It's just ones and zeros.
Yeah.
yeah, pretty much.
Well,
That,
if you've got connections, money doesn't really matter anyway. It's like, you know, it's like, oh well, why do we have to give you a mortgage when we can just give it to you and we'll just, like, you're just a friend, it's fine, you know, just take whatever you want, you know. It's like, yeah, right, really. But for everybody else, it's like, no, pay tax, we come after you, you owe us £50, we're gonna come in your house and take everything you own.
I mean, there was one year, all what was it? Rich people actually paying 1% tax, and I was like, wow, how do they get away with that? But they caught on to it, so they're not doing it anymore.
No, they just put their money offshore, so they're still doing it, but they're just not doing it
Yeah.
onshore anymore. Yes, that's
Yeah.
right. Yeah, I mean, you're going to get me onto a lot of conversations here, but them that runs us thinks they own us.
Yeah.
They keep trying to own us. Maybe we'll own them. There we go. See,
Maybe.
somebody just subscribed, so I must be appealing to somebody out there. More axe murderers, probably.
Yeah. Real axe murder. I hope that does.
Oh,
I've just had a nice comment on one of my videos. Oh, thank you.
oh, see, it's rubbing off. The secret vault's madness is running off. I don't know, rubbing off. I'll rub off on you, and you'll benefit.
You can rub off me if you want.
You'll benefit from it. You'll benefit. Yeah.
Have you?
Yeah, I'm
If you
getting
don't,
there.
you don't know it now, maybe one day you will realise how my rubbing off benefited you.
I will. Don't worry.
Not just a unshaven face, mate.
No.
Oh yeah. I haven't got as bad as that one yet. He's just like, that's just like going too far.
Which one are you pointing at?
The one over there.
Oh, you mean?
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
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 There.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry.
Realising the Camerons.
At least Brady can afford a haircut. I mean, like, come on.
No, it's just
What do you think my first name is?
I don't know. Well, Brady sounds like something to do with hair as well, doesn't it? It's like Brady. It's Brady. He's braided his hair. I don't know. Shavy Brady. Shavy Brady. Something to do with hair. Shave us, like Seamus, but shave us. Shave us, Brady. Shave us, O'Brady. Shave us,
Well, it is an
O'Brady,
Irish name.
like an Irish name. Shave us, O'Brady. Yeah.
yeah.
It's I'm Matthew.
Matthew. Oh my God.
Yeah.
What sort of stupid arsehole has a name like that? What's a big gay boy simp, you know, arse bandit has a name like that. That's all I can say.
It's a cool name. It's a cool name.
Well, okay. On that note,
And on that note,
yeah, look, axe murderers like going like this.
I know your name now.
I'm not happy with this.
He's gonna find out where I am.
He's going. These two of them are ganging up on me, saying Matthew's a cool name. And you see his like eyes going round and round. No, sorry. It's like, I'm gonna find where you live.
I can't believe you can't on there as well.
I'm gonna find where you live,
Oh,
motherfuckers.
what's he done? I'm gonna bring my stale baguette and beat you to death.
Yeah. I'll show you how cold hard baguette. You think your semi-hard baguette was like a piece of like luxury. I'll show you a hard baguette. I'll show you 100 years of hard old baguette. This hard it's 100,000-year-old baguette that's turned to stone.
Oh, you don't think I have to start wearing masks and start being mask killer or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he's turned back to Devil Man now. Look. Ooh.
Hello.
Oh my God. You're not one of these like. You're not one of these thumb and dummers, are you? Like thumb dummers.
Oh God.
No.
Dumb and dummers or thumb and dummers. I look like a dumb and dumber. Like, what's the most annoying sound in the world?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. The most annoying sound in the world. Yeah. So yeah, that's from Dumb and Dumber. If anybody didn't actually realise what I was doing there, it was from Dumb and Dumber. Yes. Well, I reckon I gotta go, guys. Cause
All right, mate.
I don't know. Well, I've done. I was going to say I've got to edit more videos tomorrow. I've got so many. I got so much video stuff to give you. But if you're interested, it's going to get. Do you know what? For anyone who can be watching, because this is going to disappear, I'm going to tell you, you're going to have a good time. Tomorrow is going to be a good time, because a week ago I sent the finished video, off to the people, the lovely people, by the way, who own the Spitforts, the hotels, and because reasons, I said, look, I want to make sure that we're cool. Yeah, I'll send you the videos before I put them out. If there's any problems, let me know. But it's all been kind of like, very not hearing very much. So I just kind of thought, well, this is going to drag on forever, So I just said, well, hey, I'm going to put the video out tomorrow, so provided I haven't heard anything from you, it's all cool, yeah, guys? And if I still haven't heard anything, well, then that is kind of then cool. So people have been screaming at me, where's the videos? And it's like, well, okay, I'll stick the videos out. But I did say to the guys that ran the hotel, I would stick the video their way first, just to make sure there was no problems, because you'll realise why when you watch the video, right? Okay, why they're interesting. There's some interesting stuff in the video. Okay, so provided I've not heard anything by tomorrow, which is kind of now, but let's say morning time, so I can do a premiere on it, because I'm not doing a premiere now, right? I'm going to stick the video out sometime in the morning, and you're going to get to see a crazy ass video. This is going to be like, this is pretty manic, like place to get to on a boat without permission, and shit happened. So yeah, and okay. the next video after it is going to be very interesting as well, because anyway, we shall let you see those when they come. I'm sure I'm not going to hear anything from them, because I just get the feeling like, maybe they watched them and they just they can't make their minds up, so I'll make their minds up for them. They're cool. The videos are fine. There's nothing controversial in them, really. But yeah, I did say I'd give them the first refusal to kind of see them, because we kind of got caught when we were doing what we were doing. Anyway, that's the reason why. So, just to smooth things over a little bit, I said I'd give them the first refusal on it. So they'll be out tomorrow. So all you people who've been dying to see these videos, I've been dying to put them out, but I've been waiting for a decision on it, but that isn't going to come. So yeah, tomorrow we're going to have that. So in addition to me, I'm going to be editing new stuff. I got loads of new stuff from the Isle of Wight. including a bunker that people have forgotten about that's there. That's like right underneath people's feet. And we got like a good video of that. And yeah, perhaps, and also maybe the shortest Urbex video ever to exist. It's like, get out of the car, walk up to somewhere, a car pulls up, somebody goes, "You can't be here, go away, go away." It's like the shortest Urbex video ever, right? It's like, that was pretty amazing. So we go from like shit to good and back and forth. Yeah, so we'll see. Probably edit that one with you live. I can probably edit that video live, you know. So yeah, because it's only like about it's 3 minutes long, the video. It's like, get out of the car, I'm the owner, get the hell out of here, you break into places. We're not breaking into places, we've only just arrived, mate. Oh yeah, whatever. And it's like, oh, okay, mate. I was like, right, so I reckon I could probably edit that and get it and upload it probably within about 10 minutes, the whole lot. Edit it and upload it and have it live and have a chat room within 10 minutes. Maybe it's not just going to be the shortest not UFO, Urbex. Sorry, it's not going to be the shortest UFO. Where'd that come from? Yeah. Well, at least it wasn't Jimmy Savile references. So yeah, yeah, yeah. It's going to be one of the shortest. I don't even know if it's going to be worth putting it up, but we shall. And I'm trying to get the Westbury videos back up online, but I keep getting friction from the people who don't want that video on YouTube. So I'm going to host it off YouTube. I'm going to host it off YouTube because then they can't take it down, because YouTube are just simps and they cave in really easily and they don't want to know what I've got to say about it. So I just host it offline.
Yeah, those two are pretty aggressive.
Oh, yeah. Yep. And they're lawyers, you know, getting in touch with me, and I'm just going like, see you in court, baby. Because it's like, I'm not dealing with them or their lawyers, I'll deal with a judge. Because a judge will probably have common sense, and that's what I'm looking for. So,
you know, one day somebody's going to ask them, where's your deeds for that building then?
Yeah.
And it's like, can't provide it because they're like, well...
Well, strangely enough, I mean, in the videos I released, which have now been taken off YouTube because of them, you know, complaining with their lawyers and shit, yeah. It actually, I've got a tape recording of me on the phone with the police officer. The police officer says, the owners of the building have been contacted and they said they don't have a problem with you being there. I'm like, okay. So that's the Indian woman doesn't have a problem with explorers being there. Full stop. Right? So these people are acting on their own behalf. They're nothing to do with this woman, you know, who owns the building. They're acting just totally on their own behalf. But the policewoman said to me, she said, but on a moral point of view, she said, the fact that people are going down there late at night exploring the building is a problem for the locals. And I would suggest that it might not be good for you to do that. And I said, yeah, but at the end of the day, they're the ones causing the problem, not the explorers. Because they're the ones attacking the explorers. Yeah. You know, people...
They were a bit peaceful and say, can you please, like, stop, like, going in there? And then, yeah, that'd be understandable. But going out screaming your head off is stupid.
Well, imagine if you had, like, Stonehenge in your backyard. And every night, people with torches were walking down there going to have a look at it. Yeah. Well, if I decided to get myself a megaphone and start, like, you know, firing airsoft rifles at people or throwing shit at them or whatever, then who's going to be the one causing the problem? The people who are going past your house all night with torches, going down to Stonehenge, looking at Stonehenge, because that's what they're interested in. They're not interested in you. They're not interested in your house. They're not interested in anything about you at all. They're interested in Stonehenge. And yet, you're making it your personal lifetime goal to stop people coming past your house to go to see Stonehenge. Well, you're asking for trouble. And that's exactly what you've got with me and everyone else who's going to keep going there. Because I'm going to keep telling people, you can go there. Because the Indian woman doesn't mind, the woman who owns it. Yeah? And it's got all to do with you. And the policewoman said, yes, she doesn't have a problem with you going there, but on a moral point of view, because these people are just kicking off and complaining, it might be better you don't go there. And from my point of view, it's like, they should shut the F up and get the F out of the way and stop interfering in other people's business.
Yeah, I mean, are they just as dangerous as the previous one? You know, them on the mansion.
Mm.
Yeah, ballroom. It can't be as dangerous as that, can it?
Well, I did point out the fact that he had threatened to use a shotgun to shoot my drone out of the sky. The police have been to see him, and she said, yes, he has said that he's sorry he said that, and he doesn't have a shotgun, which is good news, because the last people at Whitley Hall, he shot somebody with a shotgun, and he didn't even have a license for it. But he didn't get any jail time. Question mark. Why didn't he get any jail time for an unlicensed shotgun that he went and shot a child with?
That's crazy.
But he didn't get. I think he got 3 months. He's supposed to have.
3 months?
He's supposed to have a number of years, and it got reduced then. And Bush, he's out. You know, is this guy gifted? Maybe paying somebody off. Maybe a bit of a Freemason, a bit of a secret handshaker. How do you get, like, you shoot a child in the leg aggressively? You are the aggressor, not the child. You.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, very true.
Yeah. How does that happen? And
Doesn't
it
add
was
up.
not. It was not reported in the local press at all. Nothing. The original shooting was reported. Oh, look, a shot. Oh, that was almost like an accident. It's like, oh shit. We've reported about one of our Freemason friends or something. Yeah. From that point onwards, nothing. The guy gets let out of jail. Nothing said. Nothing said. Really?
I wonder if he's still
Yeah, I wonder.
there.
Makes you wonder, doesn't it? Makes you wonder.
Yeah.
But there are wheels within wheels. And I don't have any answers to that one. But I know that, yeah, money talks.
Yeah, it does.
All right.
Well, guys, it's been really good. I'm gonna have to call it, I think. Yeah.
Thanks, Matt.
Yeah, it's 2 o'clock. So how long have we been on you for? For 1, 2, 3 hours? 3 hours.
It's only 2 o'clock.
Only 2 o'clock.
2 o'clock. Sorry.
Well, I'm gonna have to get my tea bags out soon and to stay awake, mate. So yeah, I'm gonna have to definitely make a good strong cup of tea if you're not careful. Yeah. So
Happy day.
happy days. Fair shout. Yeah. Nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong in the middle of the night with a good, strong, hot cup of tea.
Nothing wrong with it.
Double dunking them and stir them around. Yeah.
Damn right.
Yeah. Goodness gracious. Well, I'm gonna head off now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, on that note.
On that note, if you've been recording up to this point, it'll be the last time you ever see this video. So thank you very much for watching, and thank you for your donations. It's been great. Exploring with Brady and happy smiley face. Call Alexander from an unknown place. We still don't know where he lives, but he knows where we live, which is a bit unfair, but
Yeah.
fuck him. Fuck him. That's all I can say. So yeah, right. Yeah. Right. I'm going to delete this so the AI algorithm won't be able to pick up on it quick enough. So bye. Okay.
All right, see you later.
Catch you in a
Good night,
bit.
guys.
Yeah. Fuck off. Yeah. Right. Cheers.